Hi, my name's James Millington, Director of Healthcare Industry Solutions at VMware. What I'm going to take you through today is how VMware is enabling care providers to access patient information at anywhere, anytime, and on any device to deliver the best patient care. So, I'm a doctor, I'm at home, I get that emergency out of hours call. I need to take a look at some patient information for a patient that's just been admitted. I'm going to go to my own machine, my computer, and I'm going to hit the hospital's Workspace ONE portal. So I'm going to access my desktop, which is running in the hospital, and take a look at the patient information. So here I can see in the application that I really do need to head into the hospital. So what I'm going to do is call a cab. I'm going to get my personal iPad, and on this iPad I've got my applications, my daughter's ABC mouse, my Red Bull TV, but I've also got clinical applications that I've enrolled with at the hospital, such as the Epic Canto app. I've got my secure Boxer email. I've also got my Workspace ONE application that the hospital has provisioned for me. I authenticate to Workspace ONE, and here are those exact same applications. It's a consistent user experience for the doctor. You're not trying to train the doctor in different ways of accessing their applications on a different device. So I'm going to click on the desktop again, and that's going to take my desktop onto my iPad so I can keep track of the patient information while I'm on the way to the hospital. You'll notice the session has gone from this desktop, so when my daughter comes and starts ordering stuff off the Lego website again, there's no patient information there and no HIPAA compliance breach. When I get to the hospital, I'm in an emergency, I need to go see my patient, and I leave my iPad in the cab. I phone the hospital IT guys and say, guys, I've just left the iPad in a cab. I'm concerned that there's the clinical applications on there. They can wipe just those clinical applications. I phone the cab company. I use them a lot. They say they found it. They're going to take the iPad to my home later on. So I don't need to go to find my iPad. I don't need to wipe off all of that information. I have pictures on there that haven't been backed up because iCloud is telling me I still need to buy more storage. So that's all safe. When it was enrolled in the hospital, they made sure that it wasn't jailbroken, it had a passcode to get into it, and it was on a certain version of iOS. So that's great. Now I'm going to go see my patient. So I enter the patient's room. I've got this Zero client here and a monitor in the patient room close to the patient's bed. I've got my building access badge. All I need to do is tap my badge, turn to the patient, and treat the patient. How are you doing today? That medication change that we made yesterday, is everything okay? Any problems with your appetite? Is your stomach okay? Is there anything else that I should know? By the time I'm ready to enter any information, all the information is there on the screen. I can show the patient what I'm talking about, or I can enter information into the system. This is all about delivering the best patient experience, stopping the doctor from having his back to the patient, typing in usernames and passwords, and being able to engage with that patient. Patient experience is everything. HCAP scores are going to be 2% of reimbursement this year, and patients have a choice of where they want to go. And with that, let's look at some of the innovations that customers are doing with this platform that's delivering this patient information anywhere on how we can further improve the patient experience. So here's just a few of the ways that customers are innovating with the AirWatch platform and mobile devices. In this case, we have this application, Clockwise MD. I can go online, I can make an appointment, I turn up at the hospital, sign in, give it my cell phone number, and 5 minutes before my appointment, it'll text me. So I can go to the Starbucks next door or the coffee shop, go and have a coffee rather than sitting in a waiting room with a bunch of sick people for an indeterminate amount of time, scared to go to the toilet in case I miss my slot. In this case, AirWatch has the device in a single app mode. So the home button does nothing. The power button does nothing. People can't come in, start checking their email or downloading a cracked version of Angry Birds. We're seeing a lot of mobile devices being used for care providers. iPads, iPod Touches, Zebra MC40 type devices. AirWatch can manage these, put them into a check-in, check-out mode. So when I come in on my shift, I can sign into this device. It will download the application, my profile, my identity. I can use it for the duration of my shift, put it back into the charging slot, and then the next person can come and download and sign into it and have their identity put onto the device. We're also seeing mobile devices being used for patients. We're here at VMworld. We've had customers telling us how they are provisioning mobile devices using AirWatch and providing them to chemotherapy patients for the duration of their treatment. Try and drop that stress level, try and drop the trauma level associated with it. We also just finished a great case study with Phoenix Children's, where again, they're providing them with a device managed by AirWatch. Kids nowadays, they're all connected socially. When they come into hospital, it's a traumatic experience. By providing them with a means to be able to stay connected, we can decrease the level of trauma and try and make the stay a little bit better. Thank you for joining us, and for more information on VMware Healthcare, please go to vmware.com/go/healthcare.